home. You're probably all getting really bored by now. So we thought it'd be nice to show you guys a little recipe. You might be getting bored of what you're eating at home. So I'm going to show you a really quick breakfast recipe, American style pancakes. Everybody's had them probably, but I want to show you how easy they are to make. And on top of that, what we're going to do is we're going to run a competition on Engage where you guys can cook what I'm cooking now. You can upload your photos onto Engage, and then I'm going to judge them next week. Okay, by the end of next week, I've chosen a winner, and the winner will get a £40 Amazon voucher. Not bad, yeah? So I'm going to run you through the ingredients. I'm going to talk to you about the method, and then I'm going to show you what I'm doing. And they're very versatile, so you can put lots of different things with it. Depends what you've got in your cupboard, in your fridge, different flavors. But I'll run through all that later. Okay, so the recipe is 135 grams of plain flour, 60 grams caster sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt. We need 1 egg, 130 mils of milk, and 60 mils of melted butter. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all the dry ingredients together. So the 4 dry ingredients, I'll put those all together, and then the wet ingredients I'm going to combine together. Then we combine the lot, we mix it up, and we start to cook it. Now the ingredients that I'm going to put with it, I'm going to do some caramelized banana. So I don't have maple syrup, but I've got some golden syrup in the cupboard. So I'm going to do some caramelized banana, and I've got some cashew nuts. So I've just toasted and chopped some cashew nuts. So we do nice caramelized banana and cashew nuts with the pancakes. But you could use any nut if you've got it. Hazelnuts, things like Nutella. Yeah, other flavors that you could do. People like Nutella, obviously maple syrup, bacon. They're the sort of popular ones. But yeah, if you've got blueberries, lovely blueberries with it. Any other berries at the moment, types of fruit. Mango works really well. Even if you've got dried mango, something like that. As I say, I'm just going to do banana. I've got some golden syrup, and then I've just toasted off some cashew nuts. Toasted and chopped off some cashew nuts. So that's what I've got. So that's what I'm going to be using. Okay, but it's up to you. What do you like? What do you want to put with it? Just a load of syrup on its own with pancakes is delicious. So, as I said, we're just going to sift everything into a bowl. So the dry ingredients first. Flour, 135 grams. Sugar, 60 grams. Salt, half a teaspoon. Baking powder, 1 teaspoon. And we just sift all that through to get out any lumps. Okay, that sits there. Then we're going to do 1 egg, just going to beat that out quickly, and then we're going to add in 130 mils of milk. And this is 60 grams of melted butter. Okay, now just put the two together. Let me show you. So what's happening here? We're just a batter, basically, a nice batter. And it should be fairly thick, but you want that so that as it cooks, you want the batter to be fairly thick. So as it cooks, it holds its shape a little bit. I've just got a normal size frying pan. I don't have If you've got little blini pans or something like that, perfect, we'll get a lovely finish. But I don't, I've just got a normal frying pan, but I'll show you they do hold their shape nicely. So that's the consistency of my batter. Yeah. So it's thick, but not too thick. Not too thick. Okay, so we're going to cook them now. Little touch of butter into a frying pan. Just let that melt. You don't want it too hot. A sort of a low medium heat, I would say. So we just melt the butter. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, so once you've got the butter bubbling nicely, you can take a spoon and you just sort of drop some of the pancake mix into the butter. Each batch should make around six pancakes, depending on the size. You can choose the size of the pancakes that you want. And then you want to cook them on this sort of medium heat. Not too hot. You don't want to burn the butter. Obviously, if you burn the butter, then you're burning the pancakes, and that's not what we want. So we're just going to let them sit, and they're going to cook gently there for probably about five minutes until the top of it starts to bubble a little bit. You'll see. I'll show you. The top of it will bubble. And then that way you know that then it's time to turn it over. But we'll get to that bit in a second. Okay, so you should just be able to start to see them coming. There's a few bubbles. I don't know if I can get you closer on that. There's a few bubbles just starting to appear on the tops, which means the heat's penetrating through, and what's that? That's the baking powder that's starting to aerate the pancakes, which is what you want. You want nice fluffy pancakes. That's the the key to a good American style pancake. It's fluffiness. So we'll just monitor those. We'll just keep an eye on those, and you can see the butter as well. Take note of the butter. The butter's just starting to turn a little bit brown. So I'm just going to turn the heat down a little touch because, as I say, we don't want to burn that butter. We've got to start again. Okay, can you see these ones? Nice bubbling away. Just going to keep cooking that for a little while. So what's happened as they started to cook? This one's just started to connect itself to the other one. That's not a problem. We can just cut it away, and you can see they're still really individual. Okay, so this one here is just starting. So you might be able to see just around the edges, it's just starting to set, and only in the middle is it still a little bit liquidy, but you can see the bubbles. These ones need a little bit longer, but I'm going to turn this one first, and hopefully we should see a lovely golden colour on the pancake there, which is exactly what you're looking for. And then these other ones won't be long, a couple of minutes on these. Obviously this one must have been a little bit thinner than those, so a little bit quicker. Okay, so time for the other ones. Lovely. There we go, beautiful. So we'll just let those cook for another few minutes on that side, and then they're ready. So it's really easy. That's all it takes. You can have the whole thing done in about 10 minutes. Just remember, even here, the important thing is you want to keep that temperature low. So you don't want it to burn at all. That's the real key. Keep that temperature low. It will take a little while, but don't try and speed it up by turning the heat up. That's going to give you bad results. Okay, so these are not far away. So the best way to test if they're ready is just is it still squashy. So these ones feel a little bit squashy still inside. This was the first one that we turned over, and it's still a little bit there, but there it feels like it's cooked. Here it feels like it needs a little bit longer, but as I said, it won't take any more than sort of 2 or 3 minutes. But I'm just going to keep this temperature down low as well, because just finishing them off. Okay, so one, ready. I'm going to take these out as well. They've had enough, and then sitting those on there for now. Now I'm going to make the bananas. I'm going to show you how to do caramelized bananas. Okay, so caramelized bananas. First thing, obviously, peel the banana, and then you want to make sure that when you're cutting the banana, you don't cut them too small. Nice chunky pieces. If you cut them too small, chances are that that they'll fall apart by the time that they've caramelized. So nice chunky pieces, really important. Then we're just going to heat some of the golden syrup in a frying pan, and we're going to fry them. So again, medium heat, golden syrup, or you can use honey. Honey works really nicely. If you've got maple syrup, then that's the perfect combination. So we're just going to wait again for that to start bubbling, and then we know that it's hot enough to start caramelizing. Okay, so there we go. I don't know if you can see that. So it's very liquidy. It's starting to bubble in, and that means we can put our bananas in now. Now, be really careful, because the syrup is going to be very hot. Again, keep the temperature low. You don't want to burn them before the bananas are cooked. But it's really important just to not touch the syrup, because it's very hot. You should be able to see it's just starting to darken a little bit around the edges. I've just been turning them gently onto their sides, so everywhere's getting nicely coloured and caramelised. Just turn them gently, as I say. Keep your fingers away. It's very hot. Just turning them over. Starting to get a lovely sort of caramelised, soft bananas. Okay, so these are ready now. These are done. So I'm going to start to plate. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a little bit of banana, a little bit of extra syrup, because everybody loves a little bit of syrup, a few of the chopped, toasted cashew nuts, and then we'll just build it up, another layer. Another bit of banana, push it down a bit. A few cashew nuts, final pancake. There we go. That is mine. Caramelised banana and cashew nut pancakes. So have a go. as I said, end of next week I'll be doing the judging. Now obviously it's going to be difficult. I don't know how they're going to taste. What I'm going to be looking for is the presentation. Obviously that's all I can really judge you on. If you can, do me a cutting shot. Do me a cutting shot so I can see what the pancakes look inside. I'll show you mine in a second. But they should be nice and fluffy. You want that golden brown. Up to you what flavours you put with it. But I want to see that fluffiness, that golden brown, nice light texture. And I hope you enjoy it. Look at that, beautiful. The banana's going. Alright guys, take care. Enjoy. Stay safe. Stay at home. We'll see you all soon.